overplayed his eagle chip into the first cut on the right and left himself a bellied wedge from a dubious lie and played with Tiger-esque.
From growing up on the golf course to following in his father's footsteps, here are some of the most intriguing facts about Tiger Woods' kids. Before we get into that, let's just take a moment to appreciate what a gem of a golfer Tiger Woods is. Though the GOAT has recently seen tough times on the course, he still remains one of the best things to ever happen to golf. Woods has had a colorful life full of achievements and scandals. But as every father says, the biggest achievement for a person is their kids, and Tiger Woods has not one, but two achievements to be proud of.
It's been at the soccer fields and golf tournaments over the years that Charlie and I have begun to realize how famous he actually is.
Woods and Elin Nordegren tied the knot just a few years after meeting in the 2000s. The lavish ceremony marked the arrival of a brand new period in Woods' life, who was at the top of the world already. But his happiness was multiplied when the couple welcomed their first child in 2007, Sam Alexis Woods.
On June 18th, I was born. He may have lost that day, but he won the greatest gift of all.
The five-time Masters champion and the Swedish model had their daughter just shortly after Woods' father passed away. The champ explained at a news conference that his daughter's name is a callback to the nickname Woods' father used to call him as a kid. Tiger Woods lost his father to cancer, and he was devastated as both men were really close. But Sam's arrival was a great opportunity to commemorate the golfer's father. Soon after, the couple had their second kid in 2009, and Charlie Woods came into this world to complete the champ's happy little family.
Charlie Woods for birdie. There we go.
The kids practically grew up with Woods on the course. Sam was already walking on the grass during her father's tournaments and was always the center of attention.
It's one of the cutest things we've seen in a long time. She's got the red and black on and following Dad.
Tiger has admitted on several occasions that he's very close to his kids, but his kids, who are now teenagers, have done a great job staying away from the spotlight. Being kids to the most famous golf player on the planet couldn't have been easy, but it looks like their parents have done a great job of keeping them grounded. Unfortunately, the couple broke up in 2010 when the kids were still toddlers. The several scandals of the 15-time majors winner that surfaced took over his marriage, and the strain for the couple to stay together was too much. The pair filed for divorce in 2010, but they have been exceptional with the art of co-parenting. For Woods and Nordegren, Sam and Charlie always come first. The 46-year-old champ has confessed many times that his kids are the highlight of his life, but the champ must have been extra proud when Sam Woods had the opportunity to honor her father. And the 15-year-old was phenomenally graceful as she spoke at Woods' induction into the World Golf Hall of Fame. Sam shared with the world how scared the siblings were when they heard about their father's accident. She explained how they felt anxious, wondering whether he'd have his legs intact. But now that he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame, she can proudly say that her father is a fighter. The 15-year-old has been with her father since the beginning. Woods even handed a golf club in Sam's hand when she was only a few weeks old, and she served as her daddy's caddy at one point and was seen supporting him throughout. This led to people speculating that she might follow in her father's footsteps. And even though Tiger has kept his kids interested in sports since the beginning, he always said that he's fine either way, whether his kids get into golf or not. But in an interview, Woods admitted that Sam is more into soccer than golf. Fortunately for Tiger, his legacy in golf may carry on in the form of his son, Charlie. While Sam opted out of following her dad's profession, Charlie decided to take the shot. Charlie Woods had tagged alongside his father into the course, and the father-son duo even competed in the PNC Championship. Well, they didn't win, but it was amazing for Tiger to witness his son's talent on the grass.
I want him to understand his own feels. There are certain things that I think that where he can improve and get into a better body position or...
Talking with Jada Pinkett Smith for Golf Digest, Tiger Woods explained that he doesn't want his son to be pressured into becoming him. He's too emotional about that kind of stuff, because for Woods, some of the best memories on the course are with his dad. While Tiger and Charlie are pretty tight on the golf course, there's still a special place for Sam in Tiger's heart. He also spoke about his daughter with Jada, saying that she'll always be his little girl. No matter how old she gets, he doesn't want her to leave the house. Aw, I'm just tearing up talking about it. Anyways, apart from how the Woods kids are now, people always wanted to know how the golfer managed them after the divorce. When the scandals first came out, Woods was always upfront about him being wrong. Speaking to Time magazine in 2015, the champ said that he was pretty straightforward with his kids about the split. He told them that mommy and daddy would not be living in the same house because daddy made some mistakes. And it's amazing how well it worked out for his kids. But one's gotta admit that between the Woods kids, Charlie is the talk of the town these days.
Beautiful stroke. He was picking it up before it went in the hole.
And that's because he chose to become the next Tiger Woods. Obviously, his father would never want him to go through that kind of pressure, but a kid's gotta try, right? According to Tiger, Charlie's always been quite athletic, and all that kid needed was a stick and a ball. That was cue for Woods that he was about to become a full-time coach soon, and he did.
Yeah, showed it right. Oh, he had it figured out. Yes, sir.
Charlie Woods couldn't have asked for a better mentor than his father. Even Woods Sr. admits that his son is a natural, but he'd never want to put so much pressure on him that he starts to hate the game.
Charlie's, I was proud of him, towards the end, because I was working on some other stuff, and if you watch him, he was helping out the guys on their reads, encouraging them, and I was very proud of him for that.
The best way to ensure that his son was enjoying the game, Woods decided, was to become his caddy. Now whenever Charlie plays a great shot, his father is in the background cheering for him. The duo competed in their first competition in 2020, and by the mere age of 11, Charlie started winning competitions against other young athletes. But other than having one of the most successful athletes in the world as a father, the Woods siblings also share a half-brother. And before you jump to conclusions, no, it's not a scandal, kid. Everyone knows how publicized Woods' alleged cheating scandals were. The golfer always took the high road and admitted that he was in the wrong. And since then, both parties have moved on to different partners. Nordegren agreed to exclusively co-parent her kids, but she did end up with someone else. The model rebuilt her friendship with her former husband, but ended up dating ex-NFL player Jordan Cameron. The happy couple welcomed their first child in 2019, thus giving Sam and Charlie a half-brother named Arthur Nordegren Cameron. The Swedish model had always tried to keep the relationship between Sam and Charlie and their father strong. After Tiger Woods' accident, she made sure the kids were there in every step of Tiger's recovery. Some even say that the former couple has mastered co-parenting skills. Tiger Woods must be relieved that even after so many hurdles and setbacks, his kids turned out great. Sam seems like she's turning out to be a great youngster after her emotional speech at her father's induction. And Charlie Axel is already showing signs of becoming a pro golfer. Tiger's kids already think that their dad is a fighter, and he's done things for the first time in history. To them, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame a long time ago. Well, that's all there is to know about Tiger Woods' kids.